another beautiful day in Oregon. Just about work. Easy peasy. Oh, it's my man right there. Super nice. Oh, damn, I keep forgetting this guy's name, but works here at PDX, lives in Sherwood. My neighbor. What's up?
What's up, buddy?
How was work? Good? Right on.
Work. I gotta be back at 3 a.m. for a concrete pour tomorrow.
Golly, man. Yeah.
What the hell?
Right on. Hey, have a safe ride home, man. Good seeing you. Alright. Woohoo! So nice day today for a ride. Work was easy peasy. It's always nice to come in and get a quick 5-hour shift in. And yeah, now I get to enjoy the ride home. Super stoked. My cousin gets in tonight, so I'll be back again tonight to pick up my cousin coming in from Maui. Tony, can't wait to see you, big guy. It's coming in with he and his wife are coming in for a little visit, so looking forward to that. Yeah, but to be honest, woo, August 1st, man, this time last year I was prepping to get out to Sturgis, man. Super stoked. I mean, honestly, I'd love to be there right now. I had so much fun last year. Quick shout out to Pro Monk, Professional Monkey. Go check him out on YouTube. He's on his way right to Sturgis right now. He and the missus, if they're not there already. I think day 1 is the 4th, so it's coming up. Opening day. But yeah, super stoked for them. I'm gonna put all his information right here just because he's so close to hitting 100,000 subs on YouTube, and a lot of love for that man, dude. He's super knowledgeable, and you know, one of the reasons why I started YouTube was finding his channel, and then also, you know, even bigger reason why I wanted to go to Sturgis is because, you know, he's been going since forever and was really had so many great things to say about it. So yeah, a couple years ago found his channel, and from the beginning I think he only had like a couple thousand subscribers, and the channel just took off, and he's just been doing amazing things. But you know, he's also been working with other companies, doing work on his bike, you know, with Harley Davidson, with Advan Black, and you know, I'm pretty sure he's all kinds of companies out there throwing all kinds of stuff at him to kind of check out and do reviews on and whatnot. But go check out his channel, you'll see all that stuff. But and then Mrs. Monkey was just featured in Cyclosaurus magazine, which is amazing. So kudos to her, sis, good job. Hoping you guys have a good time at Sturgis, and wish I could be there. I think 2025 is when I'll be out there. But I'm gonna put all his information up here right above and in the description below. But go check out his channel. They're also on Instagram, so I'll put Mr. and Mrs. Monkey on there. Go check them out. But it's been cool just kind of just seeing everybody headed out there. So, you know, hoping and praying that you all get out there safely and just have an amazing time. I'm sure a lot of them will be meeting up together. So yeah, so the other day I dropped a video, a Sturgis video, and it's obviously content from last year, and you know, for whatever reason just didn't get around to editing and getting those videos out. But and it's just so hard to believe that it's been a year already, so no better time than the present to get them out. So looking forward to getting this video out to you guys, and then also a lot of stuff that I captured last year, some of the rides and just hanging out with the folks and stuff like that. So but it should be a good time. There's a lot of people that I met out there that'll be going again this year. The Buffaloes, Uncle Nancy Buff, the Zachary Ohana, Denver's going out there with his wife Amy, and several other people that I saw out there last year. Auntie Des, sorry guys, can't name everybody, but yeah, so there'll be a lot of people that were that I saw last year that are going out again this year. So hopefully see them all in 2025. Should be fun too. I'm thinking about, you talk to my wife, it'd be cool to just take the family out there. A lot of beautiful rides, but just a lot of good sights, you know, a lot of history there. Be cool for the kids to see. So you know, obviously the kids won't be partaking in that Sturgis nightlife, but you know what I'm saying. But one of the things I want to talk about in this video was where not to stay at the Buffalo Chip. Obviously there's a several, I mean, there's a ton of different spots that you can camp out at while you're in Sturgis, and last year I stayed at the Buffalo Chip and had just an amazing time, man. They had a lot of stuff going on there at the engine bar, like just all over in that area. There's a lot of stuff going on, and obviously all the shows they had. You know, last year they had Leonard Skinner and Ice-T was there. Snoop Dogg was supposed to be there, which would have been amazing to see him in concert. It just, you know, you wouldn't think Snoop Dogg or Ice-T at a huge, you know, one of the biggest rallies in the world. And but it was fun, man. Leonard Skinner killed it. One of my favorite bands. It was cool to see them out there doing their thing, and just to see all the people in one spot was just amazing. But when I got in, I was looking for a decent spot to set up that would kind of be close, you know, where I can kind of just walk around if I was in the area, not have to ride the bike or whatever. So I stayed in a little area just outside, like right in front of Bikini Beach, and you know, I camped out. I got there on the first day, so there was barely any people set up there. So I think when I got there, was like maybe 5 other people in that little area. So I go set up, I'm all stoked. I'm like, yeah, I got a spot. It's like a 2-minute walk to get inside, you know, to watch the shows and all that stuff. And I go out later on that night, meet up with the Mugs and my boy V-Rodder NYC, Lewis, and Andy Dez, Toby was there, a bunch of folks. And I just started cracking up because they were kind of like, I went to get drinks for us and came back, and Lewis was like, hey man, you know, these guys are, you know, not so much making fun of me, I guess. I think they were more concerned than anything else about me getting sleep, because I was literally right smack dab in the middle of this spot outside of Bikini Beach. And you know, I don't know any better. It's my first time. Anyway, Lewis convinces me to go hang out with him at his spot, which was kind of more further in and away from Bikini Beach and, you know, the crowds and all that stuff. So later on that night, like, it was, you know, it was like 1 in the morning, and it was just like, you know, pitch black. It was dark, and I'm trying to find my way back to the tent, you know, the little setup that Lewis had. And dude, meanwhile, I'm trying to walk through it. I got lost, but right near the area where I originally had set up camp, dude, they were doing peelies, and tires were popping, and freaking engines were revving. It was just like insane, and it was just non-stop for like ever. It seemed like it went on till like 6 in the morning. But you know, I stuck around, got some footage. But do not set up tent right there in that little area. I'm going to show you some footage of where I'm talking about if it's your first time. And there was guys that I met that were right next to me that had been there. They've been coming for like 5 years straight, and they'd always camp out right there. But I don't know if they just, you know, were just used to it or what, but it was just so noisy and loud, and I just don't understand. I guess people just go there and they don't plan on sleeping, I guess. Anyways, just a heads up. I mean, if you're trying to go and you're trying to get some rest so you can get up early in the morning and ride, don't park here. All right, let's roll some of that footage, man. Cracks me up. You see what I'm talking about? Like, it was going on like that for, it seemed like it was just non-stop, just revving and peeling and screaming and yelling and hollering, and man, people were just, you know, having a good time. Everyone was drinking and, you know, partaking in other substances, I'm sure, but just having a good time, and that's what it's all about. But I know for sure I would not have gotten any rest. And you know, 20 years ago wouldn't have been a big deal. I probably would have been one of those people trying to burn rubber and hollering and hooting and sipping and snorting and all that good stuff. But I'm old, don't partake in that anymore. But yeah, definitely not a spot you want to stay. But it was cool. At least on the way back I was able to get all that footage, and it was pretty cool, man. A lot of people were just out there having a good time, and you know, for it being my first time, I just had an absolute blast. But anyway, just wanted to kind of give you a heads up if it's your first time going. Probably don't want to stay right there. But if you are watching and you do go annually, or if you've been a million and, you know, trillion times to Sturgis, where do you guys usually stay? And it doesn't have to be the Chip, but where do you guys normally, I don't know what you're waiting for, girl. Like, come on. Like, where do you guys stay at? Where do you guys camp out? Do you guys get Airbnbs? Do you guys stay at a hotel? Like, where do you guys stay? And is it convenient? Why is it convenient? Share all that stuff, because I'm pretty sure people want to know. There's also a Facebook page for Sturgis. I was part of it last year. I kind of was invited to check that out, and it kind of, you know, a lot of people along the way while you're traveling, there's people that, you know, rent out their rooms or homes or whatever, you know, properties for people to camp out at as they're making their way to Sturgis, which I thought was pretty cool, because a lot of the people that were sharing their experiences, one of the first things they say was how inexpensive it was. So that's pretty cool. So shout out to all those people along the way that are kind of putting people up and whatnot. And I'll try and find that information or that Facebook page, and you guys can go check it out for yourselves. But I was kind of lucky and blessed because, you know, obviously I knew, you know, got a lot of my information just from watching, you know, Pro Monkey's channel and being on his live streams and, you know, chopping it up with him via messenger and whatnot. But kind of figured out a lot of the stuff before I headed out there months in advance as I was prepping and whatnot, so I kind of had everything down. But anyway, Bikini Beach. Don't camp out right there. So I'm coming up on 4.5 months of no alcohol, and it feels good. There's no timeline on it, you know. I'm just kind of a personal choice to just make a couple changes here and try and figure out my health and whatnot. But don't worry, I'm not dying or anything. I just be nice to kind of shed a few pounds and just get back into shape, you know. But one thing that Auntie Des, if you're not following Windrow Therapy, go follow her as well. She's got, all she does is travel, man. She's got an amazing channel and is always out and about doing things and sharing her journey and whatnot, which I absolutely love. I think it's great. But meeting her in person last year was special. So Auntie Des, love you long time. Hopefully see you soon at the next big event I make it out to. But she told me to, you know, have fun, party, you know, whatnot, but don't be getting all nuts so you can actually make it out to the rides early in the morning, because it does, godly, man, these roads are like, so, you know, I was hearing what she was saying, you know, don't get all wasted and then you're hungover waking up at noon to go try and get these rides in, because, you know, the weather too, you want to try and get out there when the weather's not too hot and whatever. It's whatever, you know what I mean? But I wish I were listening, because I definitely would have got more ride time in for sure. But the 2 days I got in were absolutely amazing. Had a blast, met some great folks, and hit some crazy roads, man, out there, and just had a blast. So if you are going, you know, party, but don't party till you die, you know what I mean? Definitely want to, especially if it's your first time. I don't know, Pro Monkey calls it getting Sturgis, and I definitely got Sturgis for sure. I think the whole time I was there was a little rough with all the partying, but again, had a blast, and I did enjoy the rides that I did. go on. And obviously I didn't want to try and knock out everything while I was there, because I definitely plan on going back, not just once, but hopefully a lot more times, you know, here in the future. So looking forward to getting back again and kind of focusing more on that. But just all around, just a great time. But if it is your first time, how are you feeling? You anxious? What's going on? You riding? You trailering? What are you doing? I'm not gonna beat this to death, but you all know, if you follow the channel, I broke down, so I ended up flying out and stayed in a hotel the first night, had my 3-day pass, got a bike through Ride and Share, and had an absolute blast. I just made the best of it, and memories were made, and it's definitely a trip that I'll never ever forget. But hit me up in the comments. What are you guys doing? You nervous? What's going on? Because this time, like, you guys should be on the way right now. You flying in, you trailering in, you riding in, where you riding from? Whatever it is you're doing, just be safe. You know, have fun, be safe, and take a lot of pictures. But that was it. Just real quick, just wanted to share where not to stay there at Sturgis at the Chip. And I know, kind of cheesy topic, but you never know. You can kind of save the 15 minutes that it took for me to set up my tent for the first time. Oh man, I cracked myself up. And then not only that, to show some love to Professional Monkey and Mrs. Monkey. Congratulations, they are almost at 100,000 subs, so go follow them. Again, I'll put all the information in the description below. Check their channel out if you are passionate about anything and everything motorcycles. Definitely want to check that channel out, so go check them out, show them some love on YouTube, subscribe, hit that bell notification, watch some videos, throw some likes out there, hit them up on social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever they're on, whatever platform they're on, I'll share it in the description below. But I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of this ride. Hopefully you guys took a little bit away from this video. If you enjoyed it and you're looking forward to more Sturgis content coming up, hopefully in the next few days, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, like this video, and you know what, let me know what you guys want to see out here in the Pacific Northwest, mainly Oregon, but I plan on getting out to different parts of the Pacific Northwest. So hit me up if you're in the area too. Just ride. You guys know what to do. Mahalo for tuning in. Stay safe, stay blessed, and let's continue to spread a little, people, because you know we need it. That boy out. Boom, bye.